A number of years ago, when I was going through a really tough time, a friend ended a message to me with the words, "Take exquisite care of yourself." And I'd never heard that before. And even though this is many years ago now, it still stays with me. And if you've worked with me, you may well have heard me say that to you. And I wonder what it is about those words that have had made such a lasting impression on me. And when you look up the word exquisite, you're going to find things like deeply felt, delicate, extremely beautiful. And I wonder how that kind of sits with the idea of taking care of ourselves, a gentleness, a deep, meaningful gentleness. And I wonder what comes up for you when you hear that. And this could be whether you're caring for somebody that you love. It could be whether you're struggling yourself with whatever it might be, not just an eating disorder. The idea of taking exquisite care of yourself. For me, this goes beyond self-care, which has become such an sadly overused phrase. And people associate it with bubble baths and scented candles. But what comes up for you when you think about exquisite care? If you had something that was precious to you, how would you take exquisite care of it? This may be a piece of jewelry, for example, that you've got, or even another person that you love dearly, that you would look after as if it were, well, because it is so precious to you. And I keep reminding myself of this exquisite care, and what does that look like? So today I'm sat here on my sofa. You can see my garden just out there. Bee's dog Monty is asleep next to me on the sofa. And I'm taking exquisite care of myself for no other reason than that's important to do. And it's important for all of us to do that. And if you are looking after somebody and caring for a loved one, if you're a parent, for example, then it seems and it feels counterintuitive to look after ourselves because we're so busy looking after them. But, you know, you've heard this from me so many times. We can't pour from an empty cup. And it's not taking exquisite care of ourselves is not a nice to do. I'll do it when I've got time. This is how we start. This is how we begin. Because when we are resourced, when we are nourished, then we are so much more able to see things differently and to look after somebody else. So taking exquisite care of myself is doing things for me that fill me up. Now, it's going to look different for all of us, but sitting here on the sofa with the dog who's sound asleep, I've got my book here and I'm going to sit and read for a while to rest, to look after myself. Later on, I'll go down to the beach. It's a beautiful, beautiful autumn day here. And I'm going to go down to the beach and be in nature for a while. It might be making some soup. It might be listening to some music. It might be meditating. It might be having a phone call with a friend. It's doing the things that bring you joy It's doing the things that fill you up. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Do write in the comments below the types of things that you could do to take exquisite care of yourself. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.